Welcome. I'm not going to be streaming this metagame session for the sole fact that it's already Wednesday, and or now it's Thursday. Actually, it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday here. So since I didn't get around to doing it on Sunday, there's no point in sending out the live stream notifications and all the rest of it. But I do have actions for the corps that have submitted them, and everybody is going to be the subject of some sleeper cell attacks. So I'm going to jump right into it. I took the liberty of rolling the initiative check before the stream, and it came out to be a 15. That means that it goes after all of the other ones and then comes back around to the beginning, which is Arcanext. So we're going to start with Arcanext. They've chosen to do a round of employment, as many as physically possible. So I'm rolling 5d4. 2, 1, 1. And 1, 2. Alright, so not all that great, but employment will rise for Arcanext by 7. And then a secret roll with a +3 bonus. So I'm rolling 2d6. I rolled a 3 and a 4, total of 7, adding a 3 bonus. That comes out to a 10. Uh, 10. 10 is above expectations. So roll for standard capital, add an additional 1d10%, as well as a bonus 85% chance. Alright, so I'm going to roll. Wait, first off, I've got my D percentiles here. Alright, so it's at 66 plus 1 is its normal profit. So I'm going to roll that first. 66 plus 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 2, 1. 2 and 1. Wow. These are kind of low rolls tonight. Apparently, I'm not doing a very good job rolling for you guys here. Okay, so that's your standard, along with the +1 on this. And then I'm going to roll a d10 to determine the additional percentage of that. +3. So 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15. Count that again. 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 15. All right. That is a 15% increase. And rolling a D percentile at 85%. So, in other words, a 15% or lower is not going to work. 94. So you're going to recoup some AP as well. 1d4 plus 1. 3 and 1. So 4 AP recouped. And then finally, as everybody is going to experience this week, 2 D percentile rolls. If you roll 15 or lower, you're going to get attacked. 77. 38. Okay. Arcanext is not attacked by sleeper cell agents. We've done the employment. We did our secret roll. Percentages increase. 15% increase. and 4 AP regained from that action. So, moving on to GoCom Networks. All of these are going to be made at a +2 bonus. So, rolling 2d6, 3 and 6, with a +2 bonus. Also, if you hear sounds in the background, I'm watching Hyper RPG. They're actually playing Magic the Gathering tonight, so that's what's happening. So that was a 3, a 6, with a +2 bonus on the first, totaling 11, which is also above expectations. So we roll our normal and then add a 1d10 additional. And the normal one for this is 2d10. So 2d10 plus 2. We've got an 8, a 1, and then a +2 bonus. And then this has an additional 1d10. Okay, that's a 10. Okay, so 8, 1, and 2 is 11, plus 10 is 21. That's a 21% increase. Also, a percentile chance of recovering action points. Again, 85. So when I say there's an 85% chance, that means that if I roll a 15 or lower, you won't get any AP, but otherwise you will. 49. So that's an additional 1d4 plus 1 AP. And that just means that for spending some action points this week, you get to recoup some. So that's 2 plus 1 for a total of 3 AP recovered. Just on that first. Same roll. Next industry. What? With a +2 bonus. 3, 2 with a 2 bonus. That's a total of 7 standard results. Uh, 2d10 plus 2 for that. That's a 10 and a 1. Okay, so that's 11. And percentile chance of increase, it's a 50% chance. So 50 or lower, no recovery. 2. You rolled a 2. So no recovered AP on that one. That takes care of that. 2d6 again, also with a +2 bonus. 5 and 3 with a +2 bonus. That's a total of 10. That's above expectations. So standard plus an additional 1d10. Standard for this is 4d8 plus 1. So 48 plus 1. 7, 3, and 6. Eight plus 1. And then an additional 1d10 increase. 8. And percentile chance to recover some AP. 85% chance. That's a natural 1. All right. So let me count that up. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 8 is 24, plus 1 is 25, plus 8 is 33. Let me count that again. 7, 13, 16, 24, 25, 33. Okay, 33% increase for that last one. We also added some bonuses to some things, and now I'm going to roll the D percentile for sleeper cell attacks. Again, 15 or lower means you are attacked. 64. 45. GoCom Networks has no attacks on them by sleeper cell agents this week. So, okay, and I'll share those with those corporate corps. Naga Hokame Corp, Novatech Allied, Quasar Industries, and Jinti Holdings all had no actions, but they are still going to have to roll, they're still going to have D percentile rolls for sleeper cell attacks. So, for Naga Hokame, 68. And 29. One of those almost fell off the edge, but it is definitely a real roll. Okay, for Novatech, 84. And 89. Neither Naga Hokame or Novatech were attacked by sleeper cells. Quasar Industries, 79. 90. You guys are lucking out here. And Jinti Holdings, 71. 72. That's interesting. All right, so there are also no sleeper cell agent attacks this week. Police authorities are concerned that this is not going to go away anytime soon. All right. Also, because as I was speaking with ArcaNext, they have chosen to spend an additional action point for each week to extend their PR campaign for NERPs. So the advertisements for NERPs will continue on. I'm going to retroactively do it to last week as well, even though we had some miscommunication issues. The rule of spending action points is at the beginning, and then spending 1 action point per week to keep it going to a maximum of 6 weeks. So the NERPs PR campaign will continue, and I have rolls to determine the successful outcome of that. So I'm going to put this at the end. And I'm not going to do the advertisement again. In fact, ArcaNext executives have been talking about re-releasing a new updated campaign for NERPs. But in any case, the PR campaign, which I'm putting at the end, because I would prefer to make sure that all of the PR campaigns are all done at the end of a metagame session. I'm rolling 2d6. This is determine the public outcome of this effect. I rolled a 2 and a 2. which is 4, and that means it's an ineffectual PR campaign. So we're going to do this for 2 weeks, retroactively last week, and then now the current week. So that 2 and 2, 4 is for last week, which is ineffectual. And that means I need to roll a d6. A 6, so you do get a 2% increase out of that. That just means that it bumped up a little bit, but not very much. Not very much at all. And then for the second week of continuation of that PR campaign, another 2d6. 4 and 6 is 10. That is a moderate success. So moderate success is 1d10 plus 1. And if you had stocks, the stock bonus would also rise. So we're going to I have a 1d10. That's a 6 plus 1. So that is a 7% increase from a PR campaign for Lower Life subsidiary. So, okay. All right, so a 2% increase. That'll be for 1 week, and so I'll take the total from the prior week times 1.02, and then I'll take that total and give it a 7% increase on top of that. And that's for 2 weeks of PR campaign additions. That may very well level up that subsidiary company. I will determine those things after this recording, and I'm just checking to make sure that I covered everything that the corps asked of me. Okay. All right. And for those of you who asked me to choose defenses, I did. I'll make sure to tell you which ones were chosen. Mostly that was because maybe you don't have a full understanding of how those defenses work, and that's okay, so I chose ones that would work. Also, nobody got attacked by sleeper cell agents this week. What that means is next week, the risk will increase. There is an end date to all of that, but it won't be happening right now. So, week 3 is finished. I will make sure that everybody gets the final stats for their subsidiaries, and catch you next week. Catch you next week. It's next week. See y'all later.